Hello everybody, this is going to be a little bit of a different video for me. This is my 1971 Saab 99E and it is for sale. This is going to be kind of an overview of what the car looks like in its present condition. I'm asking $1,500 and I am in northeastern Ohio. Simply just don't have the time or the financial ability to restore this car the way I'd like it to be. It runs right now, although not very well, and it stops. It's got all new brake calipers, new pads, new brake lines. It's got new fuel lines in the back. The tank has been cleaned out. It's got a new fuel filter. It's got new injectors, new oil filter, new oil, air filter, injectors, spark plug wires, and points. That was just to get it to run and go. It's got kind of a low-end torque issue. It will go down the road, but it doesn't like to pull hills. You have to get pretty far up into the rev range in second gear and climb them at about 30. It idles pretty roughly. It varies pretty significantly. So you can see it's got some surface rust all over. Well, this is a little bit more than surface, but it's only rusted through right here and in the trunk well. So let's go ahead and look inside. We bought it from the second owner, who's owned it since 1976. And it came with a set of keys, 2 of them. One key does everything in this car, so doors, windows, glove box, trunk. The interior, for being as old as it is and as long as this car has been sitting, it's in really fairly good condition. It's been sitting since 1992 at the very end of it. These are seat covers because the cloth underneath is about like that. Carpet is in decent shape. It's been cleaned. All of the mold has been remediated, and you can see the door panel looks very nice. Saab fashion, the key switch is located down in the middle. See what I mean by that rough idle? It still idles though. Fuel gauge and temperature gauge work. All of these gauges work. This is just because the battery voltage is a little bit low. Speedometer does not work, but the odometer does. Clock works. Horn works. It's got new horns. Drew through a puddle the other day and haven't been quite right since. It did have AC, but it's missing the evaporator and the compressor, so I don't know that it will ever work again. The fan motor's still there. It works. The controls here are broken off, but the temperature thankfully still works. Shifter down here. Emergency brake. Go ahead and pop the hood. The E stands for the Swedish word for fuel injection. It is currently registered with a temporary license plate and is legal to drive on the road, and we have been. There's an exhaust leak right here in this area. So, I don't know if that can be fixed with a new gasket or not. Blower motor does work, but all the screws had rotted through. It is the original paint, and it's the original interior. So that adds some art to this. I do have the hubcaps, I just haven't been able to get them back on. There's a Saab locking gas cap here. I do have the key, but it's currently not with me. You see your license plate that's been on it. See all the electrical works. Tail lights, corner lights, license plate lights, hazard lights, all of them work. See all the glass is in nice shape. Got an old Saab Club sticker on it, as well as the air conditioning advertisement. That is an old police scanner antenna. It's got a 1983 Ohio inspection sticker, which is kind of cool. This was originally sold in Pasadena, California. See, the back is pretty nice. In the trunk we'll find some original documentation to go with the car. It's the stereo owner's manual, AC owner's manual, the service book, and you can see this is the car's original owner who lived in Pomona, California. And if I skip forward to this page, you can see this is the dealership it was sold new at. And then we have the owner's manual, the original factory service book, and the oil change record. That was when I changed it. That's when the previous owner changed it, and another time after the previous owner changed it. I lift up the carpeting here. It had parts sitting back here, so that's why that's in stained. That buzzing noise you hear is the fuel pump, which is down there. The jack would go under there, but it's in the garage right now. Box. You can see the little light in there even works. It does have a radio, but the antenna's gone. I don't know if this car was smoked in or not. It wouldn't surprise me. But the headliner is in very nice shape all the way around. It doesn't have any sticky tar all over it. Neither do the head or the sun visors or the dashboard, which I cleaned. 12-volt outlet down there. That doesn't look like it was ever used. Well, I'm going to put my Google Voice phone number down in the description if anybody watching this is interested. Thank you all for watching, and I hope somebody interested watches this, because I would really like this car to go to a good home where it can be driven by somebody who knows more about the injection system than I do. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic evening.